Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to ELC Studies again. Today we will discuss about the process of communication or the communication process. We will study that how a sender or the source sends message to the receiver or the interpreter. So first of all we will discuss about the source. Source or sender imagines and creates and sends the message. The source encodes the message by choosing just the right order or the best words to convey the intended meaning and presents or sends the information to the audience or the receiver. So, source knows that why he is communicating and what to communicate. A communication must be useful and there must be an accuracy of the information that is to be communicated. Next is encoding. Encoding is a process of transferring the information you want to communicate into a form that can be sent and correctly decoded at the other end. Precisely, we can say that encoding is a process of turning thoughts into the communication. It is the ability to convey the information. And the encoder must eliminate the source of confusion, for example, cultural issues, mistaken assumptions, and missing information. And it is only possible if you know your audience. Next is channels. Channels are the mediums through which you can send a message to its intended audience. Communication channel can be verbal communication channel or the written communication channel. The verbal communication channels include face-to-face meetings, telephones, video conferencing, and written communication channels includes letters, emails, memos, or the reports. Next is decoding. Decoding is a process of interpreting a message sent by an addressor to an addressee or the receiver. Effective decoding can be possible if listening actively, reading information carefully, avoiding confusion, and asking questions for better understanding. The audience tries to reconstruct the idea by giving meanings to symbols and by interpreting messages as a whole. Next is receiver. Which is the recipient of the message. The receiver is a person to whom a message is communicated and who, in many cases, provides feedback concerning the message. The challenge is that since the receiver's education and experience may be very different from the sender, words often have different meanings. Feedback is the final link in the chain of communication process. After receiving a message, the receiver responds in some ways and signals that response to the sender, and the feedback may be positive or the negative, depends on the receiver. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed our channel yet, please subscribe so that we come up with an upgraded and emerging versions of videos, and share your feedback in the comment box and we will appreciate your support. Thank you.